1 year ago, I downloaded Unity and began making games. Here is an overview of the games I've made and what I've learned in that 1 year. To get to know the features of Unity and C# coding, I gave myself 1 week to make a simple 2D platformer game in the Unity game engine. This taught me the basics and I learned how to use rigid bodies, UI elements or box colliders within C#. After 1 week, my first Unity game was complete. It wasn't a super original idea and I did not publish the game, but I was super happy because I made my first game in Unity and because I've learned a lot about the engine in that 1 week. So I decided to approach a bigger project for my next Unity game. This next game was a simple 2D top-down shooter game with 8 levels, a boss, a simple shop system and multiple weapons. It took me about 2 months to finish this game, which I then titled Powershot. It was my first Unity game that I released. It felt really great to release a game even though I didn't get that much feedback. After making Powershot, I started working on my third Unity game. Mape is a 2D top-down maze exploring game where you need to fight against monsters in order to escape the maze. I created a few weapons and an inventory system. The maze in this game was randomly generated. After working on Mape for a few months, I took a break and participated in my first game jam. It lasted 1 week and the theme was one button mash. I came up with a funny idea where you need to strike lightning out of a cloud to stop lizards and turtles from reaching the wall on the right. I coded the mechanics in only 2 days and created the music and sound effects on the 3rd and 4th day. I exported my game to submit it into the jam, and that was when the trouble started. The HTML build gave me some strange errors. I really wanted to get that HTML build working because many people don't download game jam games. I spent 7 hours straight trying to get it working. This drove me crazy and I started to feel a little bit ill. The next morning, I solved the issue pretty quickly because I just needed to check a checkbox. The importance of taking breaks is the main thing this game jam has taught me. My game only got 1 feedback comment and it was really not worth it to risk my health for that. After the game jam, I got back to work on Mape. I not only added a stone level, but I also made an ice and a desert level. These maps were the main reason why it took me so long to finish the game. So I took a few smaller breaks. For example, I challenged myself to recreate Flappy Bird in 1 hour. The result was rather interesting, but it's always great to see how simple some game concepts are. I also improved my pixel art in 2 days. At the time, I did not have a drawing tablet, so pixel art was the way to go. I also made a little base defense game in 3 days using a pre-made art kit. Mape got released in December, and I got way more feedback than I got for Powershot. Next, I decided to make a 3D game. To give myself a little extra challenge, I created the basic movement of the game in 1 week. It's a simple 3D first-person park your game, inspired by other park your games like Ghost Runner, Carlson and Mirror's Edge. At the beginning, it was very simple, just some basic pre-built textures and enemies that looked not that nice. So I took a little break from the project and made a game that helps you memorize 100 digits of pi in 3 days. Why? I don't know, but it's kinda cool if you can tell somebody that you know 100 digits of pi. After that, I changed the enemies to aliens in Skyhop, that's the name of my park your game, and set the whole game inside a spaceship at the edge of space. Recently, I created an NPC to tell the story, and now I'm working on making more maps and better weapons. So here we are, 1 year later. I've learned incredibly much about the Unity game engine and game development in general. It was a great journey so far, and it's nice to see how I went from making a square to making a 3D game with AAA graphics apparently. I can't wait to see how another year of making games will improve my game development skills, so if you'd like to see me improve, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next devlogs for my game Skyhop and other games I'll make. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like if you liked and dislike if you didn't, and then I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!